Hey YouTube, this is MSA40 Reviews, and today I'm coming at you with part 2 of my Battlefield 4 walkthrough. And just a quick note, this part of the video is, I guess, starting a bit after the last part ended, and that was just because of some issues with the recording. I had to trim a bit off of that, but it wasn't much, nothing important. Alright, so this is sort of a new format I'll be doing for these walkthrough. Gameplay will be in the background while I'll be doing a commentary. And I'll just be talking about some gaming news that's going on, you know. So, the next Call of Duty game, the title is still unannounced. A screenshot has been released and it shows exoskeletons. Soldiers wearing exoskeletons, so that's pretty cool. This installment is going to be made by Sledgehammer Games, so yeah. And by the way, I am recording this the day that my part 1 goes up, so these news stories might not be exactly up to date, but at the moment they are. More info is supposed to be revealed on Sunday, May 4th. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So Sony has recently revised their expected losses for this fiscal year, I believe. They have added to it by about $200 million US. So their total loss that they're projecting is $1.27 billion. And this is despite the PlayStation 4's success. Many people believe that this is because of complications with selling off their computer division. So yeah. Alright, so a lot of news has been going around about Mario Kart 8 recently. Seems like a pretty cool game, awesome graphics, you know, Wii U exclusive, pretty amazing. And so a bundle has been announced. I believe it will include Mario Kart 8 with the Wii U, with a couple of free games. I believe you can choose from some free games, and yeah. So now we're moving on to some other stuff. So Xbox stuff. So the Xbox One has recently been announced coming to China in September. So China recently overturned its ban on video game consoles, and so Xbox One's coming to China in September. Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay, so another story is that the Xbox One launch parody is a shame, according to the developer of a game called Stealth Incorporated. And if you don't know what that means, it means that Xbox is pretty much forcing developers to, if you want to release a game on the Xbox One, it has to come out at the same time as all other versions. So let's say, you know, you're a developer, you just made this really cool game, and Sony's paying you I don't know, some money to make your game come out on PS4 first, right? Sounds good, but you can't do that. Like, Microsoft will not let you do that. So if your game is coming out on Xbox One, it has to be released at the same time on all other consoles. So yeah, that kind of sucks. Many people in the industry have been protesting this because, you know, it's not very good, but yeah. So I got through a lot of the major news stories. So why don't you guys in the comment below just like tell me what you think about the about this video. Yeah, any suggestions, you know, that'd be cool. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna go over what's going on in gameplay right now. We're in Shanghai. We're trying to get some VIPs out of a hotel, I believe. Our car just got crashed, so we need to get out. There we are, getting out. And again, this commentary is post making the video, so it's like the video has already been recorded before this. This is not live. So yeah, I will keep making the series as long as you guys keep watching until we reach the end of Battlefield 4. Then, leave some games in the comments for me to do. If you have any favorite games that you would like to see a playthrough of, just, you know, hit me up and let me know about that. What else to talk about? Okay, this is an interesting story. So, a town in Massachusetts, which is a place in the United States of America, a small Massachusetts town, has just lifted a 32-year ban on Pac-Man. Yes, the game Pac-Man. As I see, so the town council apparently banned this because it was like a slot machine for kids, and apparently kids were getting addicted to it and, using a lot of their money to do it. And many people of this town called Marshfield, Massachusetts, they were concerned with, having loud arcade machines in nice restaurants. Yeah. So the ban has been lifted, so my thoughts on that, okay, that's a bit dumb, I guess, that they banned it. Now, I understand what they're trying to say, but it's up to the parents, really, if they're gonna let their kids, be playing on arcade machines all day. And, oh yeah, the specs have been released for Wolfenstein: The New Order. It comes out on May 20th. It's a nice game coming out for next gen, last gen, and PC. Okay, so PC system requirements. You need a 64-bit Windows 7/Windows 8, Intel Core i7 or equivalent AMD, 4 gigs of RAM, 50 gigs of hard drive space, GeForce 460 or an ATI Radeon HD 6850 graphics card, high-speed internet connection, and you need Steam account. So for PS4, the hard drive requirements are 8 gigs minimum and around 47 gigabytes for the total install. Voice commands optional. Again, with the Xbox One, same with that. Connect support for voice commands. Now, Xbox 360. Hard drive requirements 8 gigabytes minimum, and this game includes 4 discs. 4 discs. Wow. I think it's because the Xbox 360 uses DVDs, which can hold considerably less data than a Blu-ray disc, which is what the PS3, PS4, Xbox, and the Xbox One use. The first disc, that is mandatory installation disc. PS3, you need 8 gigs of hard drive space, and then if you want to download it, it's 17 gigs you need. So, yes. Those are some pretty hefty requirements, when it comes to PC at least. Like, 360, I think that, at the time, sort of it was a wise decision when the Xbox 360 came out to make, the discs be on DVDs, it was cost efficient, and it didn't drive up the price of the console too much. And the PS3, it didn't. A lot of the sales with the PS3 were because of the Blu-ray player in it, and considering that it could also play games. So yeah. But over time, the DVD player decision is not turning out to be too good because of all these 4 disc, 3 disc, 2 disc games that are coming out for the 360. So I don't know, and there's not much they can do now about it, but yeah. Knifing people in this game is actually sort of hard. I was what else? Oh yeah, one thing I want to talk about is the PS4 does not have a YouTube app. Why? Like, seriously? I don't understand, because the PS3 has a YouTube app, right? Works perfectly fine. The Xbox 360 has a YouTube app, you know, works perfectly fine. And the PS4 should have one too, but it doesn't. And actually, a trick to get around this is if you go to your browser on the PS4 and you type in www.youtube.com/TV. It pulls up with the same user interface for the rest of the consoles, and it's just like a YouTube app. But so yeah, there's a couple theories going around why this has happened. One is because I don't know, for some reason it's taking Google a long time to make the app, or the other theory floating around that is probably more likely is that Microsoft has paid for a limited amount of exclusivity for that, because I don't really understand why it would take them this long to, you know, just get out the app. It's not too hard, actually, you know. So, yeah. So, big games that are coming out. Well, Watch Dogs and Wolfenstein: The New Order are coming out in May. Those are really big releases. I'm not sure about anything else, but yeah, I mean, those are pretty big titles. Watch Dogs, I know, has had a lot of hype. It was delayed from launch, excuse me, of the PS4 and Xbox One next time on consoles to May 27th, 2014. So that's when it will be releasing on PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. And the Wii U version is, they have said it's coming at a later date. Probably means that they could have trouble optimizing it. And sorry guys, my mic cut out there for a second. But anyways, yeah, so Watch Dogs is gonna be pretty cool. I'm really liking how it looks. If you don't know what Watch Dogs is about, look at the trailer of it. It's a really cool game. But yeah, I mean, that's about it. So we're nearing the end of this a little section, and there's I believe, sorry. After this is cut. Another clip is recorded after this, so don't worry. It's gonna go on for about 6 more minutes, but yeah. So I'm pretty psyched for Watch Dogs. Seems to be a pretty cool game. Yeah. So, Wolfenstein: The New Order. That also seems like a good game, and see, I'm sort of thinking about getting it, but you know, at the same time, sort of don't want to. But whatever. Hey guys, so I'm back. And by the way, I'm recording this part of the commentary a bit later than the rest, and it's a different mic, just because of different reasons. So, I was talking earlier about the new Call of Duty, the screenshot being released, and actually the trailer for the COD was leaked, so they were forced to release it early. So it's called Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on it. So, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is set in the future in the year 2054, where there's all sorts of futuristic things such as mechs, exoskeletons, which feature prominently in the game, and many other awesome things. Now, the trailer, well, the game features Kevin Spacey. If you don't know him, he's Academy Award-winning actor. He stars in House of Cards, Netflix series. So, yeah, he's a very good actor, and he plays, the lead of a private military corporation called Atlas, where pretty much mercenaries for hire, but it's like instead of having a small group, excuse me, of mercenaries, it's somewhat of an army. So I believe in this game you turn on the U.S. government because of, I don't know, I think just going based off what I saw in the trailer, because they're trying to install democracy in different countries, and the leader of the Atlas corporations wants to be able to do that instead for money. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. A lot of people are saying this is like, you know, a copy of Titanfall, Halo, all these other futuristic games, but you know, in some aspects, somewhat. But the thing is, this is the first Call of Duty game to be developed over a 3-year development cycle in recent years, and so they started to work on this after Modern Warfare 3, Sledgehammer Games, by the way, their first COD game by themselves. They worked on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 with Infinity Ward, by the way, but yeah, this is the first game by themselves. It looks pretty cool. The graphics are really nice. The trailer footage is captured on Xbox One, I believe. So yeah. Snapping this guard here, trying to get these VIPs to that helicopter, and yeah. The cool part is that, like, the main character, it's featured prominently in the trailer, the exoskeletons, and they're pretty much like sort of metal skeletons that go on the outside of your body, and they have different features, such as the ability to jump very far, you know, of course, improved strength. What else? Improved strength. There's like many other features. They pretty much just make you stronger, faster, better. See, I die here. I don't know why, but anyways, yeah. So those exoskeletons are pretty cool. And since this COD game took 3 years to make, I doubt. Well, Titanfall wasn't even announced back then, so you know, maybe they took some recent cues from it recently, but you know, I'm not so sure that the entire game is a copy off Titanfall. But anyways, yeah, it's pretty sick. It shows off some pretty cool stuff, like, oh yeah, another feature of the exoskeletons, cloaking. So you can cloak your character, you know, make yourself invisible. Yeah. And they showed off some really cool stuff, like a grenade that doesn't do any physical damage, but when it goes off, it scans the environment somewhat, and it shows you where all the enemies are behind the cover on your screen when you aim down the sights. So that's pretty cool. They showed off some pretty cool, like, scopes, like a double scope, that was featured a bunch of times. You have the ability to hover with exoskeletons and stuff. So yeah, pretty cool. So I'm sort of wondering how the next Battlefield iteration of the Battlefield franchise is gonna, you know, sort of compete up against this Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Many people are expecting this game to possibly, you know, take place in World War II, go back to its roots, but unfortunately not this time. There's mixed reactions to it, you know, but yeah, so I'm gonna have to end this commentary here, guys. Make sure to subscribe, like, rate, comment, like this video so I can get the next one up a bit faster. It encourages me, tell me what to do next, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. This is MSF40 Reviews, signing out.